Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm Roger and this is part 35 of Donkey Kong Country Returns. Let's start. Alright, here we go. Just like the K levels, I'm gonna find all the puzzles and I'll do one run of this. Alright, we're gonna roll jump over here. And there's a puzzle right here. Alright, we're gonna jump on this guy's head for a secret puzzle here. Alright, we're gonna jump on this guy's head. Because we need to go up here. And we need to get this puzzle. Alright, there's a secret over here. Alright, here we go. Let's do this. Alright, let's get that. Get those. Get that one. Get this balloon. Get those. Go up there. Point it down. And go this way. And we're gonna get this puzzle. Not too bad. Let's get the next puzzle. Alright, we get up on these pillars. Get grass for secret puzzle here. Alright, collect a bunch of bananas next to these spiky dudes, and you get a puzzle right over here. Alright, forget that exists. We're gonna keep going. And there's a puzzle right over here. Alright, here we go. Let's find all the puzzles. Now show off the one run. Alright, we're gonna ground pound this thing over here, and that reveals this puzzle. Alright, we're gonna grab a barrel by a checkpoint, bring it over here, and there's this puzzle. Alright, there's a ground pound place right there for this puzzle over here. Alright, I'm gonna lean down for that puzzle. Alright, I'm gonna jump over here. See this grass. And there's a secret puzzle here. Alright, there's a secret up here. Alright, here we go. Let's do this bonus level. Alright, just gonna bounce on these. Just like that. It's been much easier with Diddy. And much quicker. But there we go. Managed to do it with just DK. Let's go to the next puzzle. Alright, clearing all the bananas for the puzzle. Alright, here we go. Let's find all the puzzles and then show off the one run. Alright, some grass at the start here. Let's ground pound that for the puzzle. Alright, we're way over here. Getting this barrel. Alright, here we go. Let's do this. Gonna get those bananas. Gonna go over here. Get those. Get there. Get them. So get these. Nice. And drop down. Get those. There we go. Got that puzzle. Next puzzle. Ground pound the pot and it's a puzzle there. Alright, ground pound this pot for a puzzle. Alright, ground pound that thing for a puzzle. Alright, here we go. Let's find all the puzzles here. Then I do one run of this. Alright, it's a puzzle right behind the start. Alright, we're gonna ground pound here and it's a secret barrel. Alright, here we go. Let's get these bananas here. And get the puzzle in this bonus room. It's nice and easy. There we go. Get 23 seconds to spare. Alright, I'm gonna bounce up here on these bats. I'm gonna go up here. I'm gonna blow this for another puzzle. Alright, jump for that puzzle. Alright, I'm gonna roll jump for that. Alright, here we go. Let's find all the puzzles here. Then we do the one run here. Alright, we're gonna get up on this and a secret cannon here. Alright, here we go. Let's collect these bananas. Quite a few here. Grab all these on the left here, the right I mean, and go and make our way across here. Gonna get that, gonna get these, like them, and there you go. Nice. Let's get to the next puzzle. Alright, play all the bananas here and get a puzzle. Alright, it's a secret here. Let's get this puzzle. Alright, when you defeat the flame guys, there's a puzzle there. Alright, it's a puzzle up here. You get the gap from this thing. Alright, I'm gonna get up from here. And there's secret puzzles here. Alright, drop down here. Get this last puzzle. Alright, here we go. Let's find all the puzzles, then we do one run of this level. Alright, if you go all the way back over here, you get a puzzle. Yeah, there's a secret right over here. Alright, here we go. Let's do this. Let's play all these. Jump up here. Get all this. Like that. Get that coin. I'm gonna quickly jump up here, get those. Just like that. Just gonna wait to get these two and then get a puzzle. Awesome, let's get the next puzzle. I'm gonna jump on these two, get that puzzle. Alright, when you grab this barrel, be careful of the tar dripping so we can unlock this puzzle thing. Alright, I'm gonna wait for the timing here. So we will jump this. Alright, here we go. Let's get this. Alright, go over here. Do that. Get those. Nice. Now we need to get a coin. And get a puzzle when this comes back up. Nice. Not too bad. Alright, here we go. Let's find all the puzzles first. Then I'll do one run of this level. Alright, after you ground pound that, you get the first puzzle. Alright, we're gonna go down here for a secret puzzle. Alright, we're gonna go up here for a secret. Alright, here we are. Let's do this bonus room. Alright, we're gonna go over here. And get these bananas. Okay. Just like that. Get these balloons. And make our way down. So we can get this. And then we get a puzzle. Not too bad. Next puzzle. Alright, after you ground pound that, you get this puzzle. Alright, we're gonna ground pound this for a secret puzzle thing. Alright, I'm gonna blast here, collect all the things, and then we get a puzzle. Alright, after you ground pound that, you get a puzzle thing. Alright, if you collect all the bananas around these things, puzzle will unlock there. Alright, if you blow this horn, you get a puzzle. Alright, let's clear all the puzzles here, then we'll do a one run. Alright, there's a secret back here. Gonna blow all that. And there's a puzzle right there. Alright, ground pound this pot, you get a puzzle. Alright, I'm gonna jump for that puzzle. Alright, when you ground pound here, and there's a secret. Alright, here we go. Let's do this. Get all the bananas here. And get a puzzle. Here we go. Gonna collect these. Just like that. Get that. Nice. Okay, mistake. Got those. Okay. Look at them. Like that. There we go. Nice. Got a puzzle. Get to the next one. Alright, play all the bananas on this and you get that puzzle. Alright, I'm gonna ground pound this to get that puzzle. Alright, I'm gonna jump for this last puzzle. Alright, here we go. Let's play all the puzzles here. Then I'll do the one run of this level. Alright, I'm gonna ground pound here because there's a pot under there that will give you the first puzzle. Alright, after clearing all the bananas on these blueberries, you get puzzles here. Alright, after you clear all the bananas here, you can get this puzzle. Alright, after clearing all the bananas on these strawberries, you get a puzzle. Alright, last puzzle's right there. Yeah, that's it for this episode. In the next episode, we'll be playing Super Mario Party. So yeah, that's it for this episode. I'll see you in the future.